What's up, peeps, man? It's your boy Spaces, man. We back again with another video, and today, man, we are taking a look at a drum machine, man. I was sitting here thinking to myself, man, I was like, what if I don't have like hardware and I am completely depending on my software to get done whatever it is that I'm trying to get done? Like, what would I use? And so I started researching a bunch of drum machines, and so I got a couple series that couple videos. I don't want to call it series. I'm gonna be dropping some videos back to back though of some drum machines that I come across and some that I have either paid for, and I even have one, a company reached out to me with, a couple that have reached out to me. So, but I wanted to start off with this one. Make sure that you subscribe, make sure you like, make sure you check out the Patreon. I even started a new channel called Spaces TV, and on Spaces TV, man, we're basically talking about just artistry. It's a reaction setup, and we're going to be looking at different artists and different creations of music. I just dropped a video today. Make sure you go look at it, man. Dude named Southside Vic, bro. His freestyle was nasty. So it was hip hop. So I'm going to be venturing off into a bunch of different things. I want to motivate, man. That's like the main thing I want to do is motivate. So make sure that you go check out Spaces TV, man. We're going to be doing a bunch of stuff over there. I'm probably going to start doing my live streams over there, and then just keep this focused on like product. That's probably what I'm going to end up doing. I hadn't figured it all the way out yet, but the longer form videos are going to be over there as far as the long stream, live stream and everything. So make sure you tune in, man. Make sure you join the Patreon. Keep up with your boy, man. We got a couple things going on here, okay? So we're going to take a look at this, man. We got to definitely dive in on this, man. This is the drum machine, bro. So I'm going to make this big so you can really see this baby, man, because matter of fact, I will show you this. You can come here and display the scale, make it large, you know, stuff like that. But we're gonna kind of put it at a medium. That's big enough. So this is from ADSR, and this drum machine kind of took me by surprise, man. I've been seeing it a couple times, and I just you know, didn't know if I wanted to jump into it or not, because I'm usually with some kind of hardware, either my travel or my one that I use here at the desk. But I wanted to do this for all the people, all the producers out there that does not have a drum machine or a physical drum machine, but you have your software and you want to create and you want to be able to keep it all in one spot. I know that is a thing sometimes. I even know with like machines, sometimes I have to kind of transfer it in some kind of way, but with something like this, you don't have to. It's just right there with it. So I wanted to take a little dive in this, and this is nothing new, man. This been out for a while, but like I said, again, it caught my attention. So first thing I want to look at is these little pads here. So you can definitely add drums to the pads, and of course they have presets, of course. And so a lot of times with presets, you can actually go through, maybe something fit and maybe something will spark interest or something like that. But what I like to do a lot of times, sometimes I may be in where I'm just kind of blocked and I may want to go in and do something like that. But usually I'm starting from scratch and just kind of creating from there. So I'll play this and then we'll find something as I show you how to use it. So this is just a loop that I just created and just playing around with, right? So what I want to do is I'm trying to find like a drum pattern for it, and I decided to use Drum Machine by ADSR. So of course, I don't know any of the technical side of it and all that good stuff. I just know how to use it. I've kind of worked with it a couple of days. So what we're going to do, number one, is we got to find some drums. Now, like I said, again, you can always come in here and sound dope too. Okay. So if I'm just so you can go through, pick out any of these that you want. Now, if you found one that really kind of really struck what you was looking for, then the next part of this is where you can actually replace the drums that they have in here already. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear this out. I can go here, I can go to clear, I can go to initial preset, and it cleans it all the way out, right? Also, you can have here where you can actually split the pads. That's a whole nother world over there, man, where you can really just create let's just say if you have a kick and you want one part of your kick to hit this way, and you got another pad of another kick and you want to add it together, mend them together and all that good stuff, run it to a bus and all that, you can do that, right? You can also do some routing where you can do your pads to a bus, and I'll show you that in a minute here. And you can also run the pad to the main out or direct outs. So you can use this as a plug-in or you can use it as a standalone. So that's pretty cool. And you can export your presets out. And you have some settings you can do. I won't go into that because I have my personal information on that. And of course you have the scale, and of course you have the extras. You can buy expansions, you can get the manual, you can register, and you're about. So what we're gonna do, this is my sound and effect area, right? So if I come here, this is on C1. And so I can even come in here on my keyboard and play this out if I wanted to. But the idea is that I don't have one, okay? So we're going to keep it strictly on the software itself. Now, I have my factory samples that I can go in here, figure out what I want. I can go in here and just choose from different kits. But what I want to do, I want to use something that I have on my own computer, right? And so I'm going to go in here, and I think my stuff is here in documents. And then we're going to go and find my sounds and loop library here. And let's just go to Faded Reel, man. We're just going to pick up some. We're not going to make this too big. We're going to go there. We're going to look for a kick. So, and you can just go down. We're going to go beautiful. Beautiful one. That's the one we're going to go with. And so from here, basically it's already loaded. Once you add it, once you pick it, it's loaded. You just X out of this and the kick is there. Just that simple. Not hard at all, right? And so now I have my kick, and my kick is on C1. And I know if I come here, I can mute it. I can add it. I can even send it through the headphone route or whatever. I know it's on C1 and I know this is my kick. I can even come here and change the name of it if I wanted to. This is my pathway. I can come in here and randomize. I can choke the sound. I can, of course, my MIDI is on C1. I can come in here. I can fix the tempo. So if this was a loop, I can fix the tempo here to make sure it fits the track that we're running already. All I got to do is fix the tempo. So I can add some gain, I can add a pan, I can add some velocity, transit, I can hold. So if I wanted to hold this, if I wanted to shorten up the hole, I can. Make it longer, I can add some decay. I could do anything I want to this kick drum, right? I can even cut. I can cut the lows or the highs. I can EQ it. All I got to do is turn this on. I can add some compression. I can add a filter, I can add drive and a phaser. And so it's so many different things you could do with this. You can just go crazy with it, right? Now here at the bottom is where you can actually take it off of host. If you have it on host, it's going to match the tempo and everything that you have in your DAW. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to the sequencer. This is where you actually add the actual rhythm here. So now I can either add more steps if I wanted to go longer. I can add another page if I wanted to do another pattern, or if I wanted to go, like if I went to, let's say 32, if I wanted to go to 32, I know that's now going to activate the second page here. So if I just keep going up, it just activate the different pages. I'm going to keep it at 16 just for the sake of the video, which is just all on one. And I can change the pattern down here. I can copy and paste and drag this pattern into my session also. So what I want to do is just random. Right? I can come here, add velocity to it. I can lock my velocity in once I got it where I want it to be. And I can also add kicks here with velocity. That's actually kind of cool. I'll keep that. That's kind of cool. All right, so now I have my drum. I like what it's doing. So now we're gonna move on to my kick. I mean my snare. So now we'll come here, find a snare. I'm thinking I can't decide. I think I kind of want that one actually. Let's see if we can figure that out. Hold on here. We're going to had to turn the rain on for the wife. My wife sleeps to rain every night, and it's so pleasing, man. If you've never slept to rain before, you should definitely try it. But anyway, so I'm gonna go with that one just for the sake, like I say, for the sake of the video, man. We're just gonna roll with it. Now, here's what I want you to notice also. Now, as I was here, let's go back. I want to go back. Let's get out of this. Go back to sound, and let's go back in here. Now, I have this auto load on, and you can also preview. You can turn that up and down the tone. So if you wanted to play around with that just to see how it would sound with the track, you can do that. Now with this particular thing, I'm going to add it. I think I'm going to add it here. Something like that, right? Now, let's just say I don't want that whole thing to play, right? Let's say I just want a portion of it to play. So I'm going to pull this back real quick. All right, and then I'm going to cut a little of the low and a little of the high. Then I'm going to take a little of the EQ out. I gotta turn it on. So I could do that. Now let's just say for this kick, I wanted to hit a little harder, as a matter of fact. So I'm gonna boost that a little bit more. So now I have a little bit more control over it, of what I want to do with it. So now I can, let's see here. All right, so now I'm gonna do a little split here. I can take, so this is my split point. So now I can actually do the same compression and everything on the transit or the body. So either way, like the transit is the end part of it, but you have the body of it, which is more of the front part of that track, of the sound. I'm sorry. So now I'm not going to do that. I just want to show it to you, but I can come here. Now let's say if I wanted to, let's take this back out here, and then we'll go here. So now I want to add an envelope to it. That transit, right? And so now I'm getting a little bit more of that bottom end to it, right? So now I'm gonna go in, let's go here, and we're gonna add a shaker. This is fine right here. And so now we can go to the sequence. I'm gonna go back to the steps, and now it, as you can see, it's highlighted on the one that we are on right here, right? So I'm gonna just take this and drag it all the way across. Right? And so now I can take this, I can either loop this or I can have this to follow. What follow means is if it goes to the second page, this sequence area will change over to the second page also, so to just continue to follow, right? So you can just so let's say if I wanted to go here, so I'm on my shaker, let's just say I want to add a little bit of filter to it. I want it to now I just want that sound. So now I got a vibe, right? So now that I got my vibe, now I want to go in and I want to mix it. So I'm gonna go to my mixer now. And so now let's just say if I had different pieces of this and I wanted to send everything to a send, right? All I would have to do is go here and let's go ahead and how do I want to do it? Do I want to send, how do I want to do this? I guess what I'll do is send the I guess I'll send the kick drum. Do I want to send a kick drum? I'm trying to figure out how I want to do it so to kind of separate it. Normally I would do it and separate it. Anyway, I'll just do this. So I'm going to take this one. I'm going to send this to bus 1, right? So this is going to bus 1. So now when I go to my mixer, every time the kick come through, it's going to go to bus 1. And now I can add that send from here. Now, I could have actually added the send from here, right? I could have did that. I don't know why I went around the long way of doing that, but at least you know how to do both. So you can add the send straight in, but you can also add a bus. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back here, and then I'm going to take this. Instead of routing it, I'm going to just to the main. I'm going to send it back to the main. So now it's not coming to the bus no more. And if I want to, I can add a send. And so right now, what this send is a reverb, right? And so if I wanted to make that a reverb, I can come here. I can, hold on, there's a way to change the name, and I forgot how to change the name. Anyway, there's a way to change the name. I don't want to get into that. I just want you to see how to do it. So there's basically a way that you can change the name of this. This will be your reverb. This one will be your delay, right? And you can just basically add whatever you want to add down here to do that. You can close that around like that, or you can even move it around if you want to do that. That can be done too. So you can still add your cut here. And you can do all of those great things in the send. And you can do it for the main also. So the main, if you want to add a limiter, you can do that. So this drum machine is really, you can do so many different things with it. So, man, so yes, so I would say that this is one of those ones that you would definitely want to look into. If you ever wanted to look into it, you can go to ADSR. I think it's ADSR.com. Let me make sure. Let's see. ADSR.com. I think that's what it is. No, it's not that. It is. Let's see. ADRsounds.com. That's what it is. ADRsounds.com. And this drum machine, let's see how much the drum machine is. Drum machine right now is $69, man. $69 is drum machine. You know, they do have a 30-day trial on here. I do have an affiliate link for this, as a matter of fact, as I'm sitting here thinking about it. I didn't even realize that, but as I pulled it up, I realized I do. So the link will be in the description, man. Make sure that you go check it out if it's something that you're interested in. I got more coming. I have about 3 or 4 of them that I'm going to be doing here. So this is just the first of those 4. If it's something that you're interested in, man, continue to make music, continue to be creative, continue to push the bar, and I'll see y'all in the next video, man. Peace.